My name's Craig, but not the Craig from Craigslist. When people think Craig, they automatically think Craigslist. But in fact, my name is Craig Thomas Stout. Since my name was the first thing given to me, I find it only natural to start there with who I am. So I think if I give you some information about my name, it will help you better understand who I am as a person. So let's start with my first name, Craig. According to a talk with my parents on October 6th, there's no cool story on why my parents named me Craig. I wasn't named after a street, I wasn't named after a part in a movie, and I wasn't named after anybody. My parents just liked the name Craig. However, my father did try to name me Thor. Thankfully, my mother shot that one down pretty quickly. I do really like the name Craig. I don't know very many people that are named Craig. So I think it's kind of a unique and different name, which I think is cool because when people hear the name Craig, they can remember it easier. Craig has some deeper meaning and interesting stats to go along with it. According to www.behindthename.com, says that Craig has Scottish roots and means rocks. BehindTheName.com also says that Craig was number 247 on the popularity list in 1996, which was the year I was born. Since my name's Craig, I wondered, are there any famous Craigs out there? So I did a little thinking, and I came up with two. Craig Biggio is an all-star bound baseball player for the Houston Astros. He has a lot of gold gloves and numerous other accolades for the sport of baseball. And then the last Craig that I could think of was Craig Morgan. He's a country music singer with a few #1 hits. Now on to my middle name. My middle name is Thomas, and it also happens to be my favorite part of my name. Thomas is a family heirloom. It gets passed down on my dad's side of the family, starting 4 generations back with my grandfather. Thomas is my favorite part of my name because it has such special meaning in the Stout family. It's not just some name given to somebody in the family, whether it be their first name or their middle name. It has deeper meaning, so it almost feels like it was kind of natural for me to get that name. www.parents.com says that Thomas has Greek origins. Parents.com also says that in 1996, Thomas was number 28 on the popularity list. Now finally on to my last name. Stout is my last name. Stout is the name that everybody knows because it's on the back of my hoodies and it's on the back of my sports jerseys. Stout means so much more than a last name. www.parents.com says that Stout means wider or brave. www.parents.com also says that Stout has Irish roots, but I traced my family tree back and found that it actually has Native American roots. So now we'll turn off the lights and turn the projector on. We'll pull up a map of North Carolina. On the map of North Carolina, I'll show you where the Stout family actually originated and the area where the Stouts still live, and this is where we still have our family reunions. At these family reunions, we eat lots of food. The Stouts know how to eat. They know how to make food too, so that's kind of nice. In this area right here, in the Newland, North Carolina area, this is where the Stout family started, and that's where the Native American roots come from. So the Stouts started living here way back when, and they still actually live in the same exact spot where they started out, which is kind of cool. And like I said earlier, this is where we have the family reunions every year. So this is where we all go back down to the homestead and meet everybody again. It's kind of cool. Craig Thomas Stout is by far the best name that I could have been given. There's no possible reason why I would ever want to change it. Each part of it has a special place in my heart, and which is why I would never want to change it, because it's so special to me. So that's my name in a nutshell, Craig Thomas Stout. Hopefully this speech has inspired you to do some research about your name. I think you might be surprised about what you might dig up about it. How long was it?